Good evening, my friends. It's me, Violetta, again, and my son Leszek will be asking me questions that I don't have a clue what he's going to ask me about. But at the beginning, I want to answer my own vision that I had today. I was so furious when I was watching Barr, and I wanted to see why someone will go to that extent to put himself in jeopardy for the future. And so I closed my eyes and meditated, and I saw a vision. Barr was like a mummy washing a dirty Trump, naked. And Trump was so much in mud, so Barr is washing him, pouring the water on him. And on the other side of the mud hole, Hillary is standing and looking at that and saying, "Come to me, honey, come to me." And Trump is running like a little kid through the mud hole. And we know that that will happen. No matter what, Barr is not going to be able to clean him over and over, because this guy will always be in the mud. Okay, now it's your turn to talk about.
Okay, so the first question. Attorney General William Barr is creating a special team to determine the legality of the FBI investigating Russian interference into the 2020 elections. What is the target of this investigation, or who is the target of this investigation?
It's Comey, Lisa Page, Stork. Oh, he wants the old people who were in the power before, who were on top of the list, so he is going to investigate them. He wants to prove that that investigation against Trump was not legal. Okay, he can wash him and wash him.
That makes sense, because if he does prove the legitimacy of Comey, preying on Trump, like if he proves that Comey in some way was not going by the book, then the what's it called, Trump firing Comey wouldn't be
obstruction
of justice.
But Trump didn't know that that was the case, so I don't think that there was obstruction of justice. I think they will prove that Barr wants to do whatever the Republican Party wants him to do. So he is washing that monster. He is showing them, I'm doing my best. I'm washing him, but it's not my fault that he will walk again through the mud.
So, William Barr,
okay.
How does Attorney General William Barr feel about James Comey?
He knows that it's like a big breast. He was like a good mother to everyone, Comey. And he wants to castrate the good breast for nothing. So he doesn't really want to go against Comey, because there is no point to, maybe it's oversized breast, and he was a very tall guy. But I think he doesn't really want to find stuff on him. Deep inside, he is just doing that investigation to prove to the Republicans, I did that. My hands are clean now. And Comey was a healthy breast, and they were saying it's cancer we have to remove. And that's what Trump did. Mm-hmm. There was no cancer. So it will prove actually that there was no cancer, and He removed a healthy, profitable guy that was doing what he was supposed to do, be a motherly to everyone in FBI.
Okay, so the IRS Commissioner in charge of turning over Trump's taxes has been contacted by Steve Mnuchin, and now is uncertain on whether or not to turn over Trump's taxes, despite the law being very clear and saying, yeah,
You have to do it.
It's been done for so long. Like, will this situation be classified as obstruction of justice?
The moon, we will learn the secrets. The moon. The secrets will come out. He doesn't want to do on his own those things. He doesn't want to make decision. The sun will shine again. So everything will have to go by the book eventually. And in a previous video, I said that the umbrella upside down. How much the umbrella upside down can hold the water? It's not going to hold forever. It will collapse. Or it will start leaking. So we will learn upside down umbrella is not protection for Trump. They will have to let the taxes to show up, and eventually this guy knows that his position this way or the other will be lost. Mm-hmm. He can't really hold too long for those information. He will have to give it eventually.
So the IRS Commissioner was asked by Congress the scope of his conversation with Steve Mnuchin and whether Steve asked him to act a certain way. He replied no. Did Steve Mnuchin make any demands on the IRS Commissioner?
He's telling him, put a lid, because there is a fire, put a lid, so there will be no fire. You know, when you have a fire on the pan, if you put a lid, you can stop the fire, it will go it will calm down. But eventually, I think that's what he wants him to do. He wants him to put the lid on the fire. That's his idea. And when I was observing that guy, the commissioner, you know that he was lying. He was swallowing, his hands were playing.
His tone changed when he was saying.
His tone changed, yes, no. You said that. And poor guy, he's between rock and hard place. He wants to work, he wants to make money for his family, he wants to be honest. But Republican Party, Mnuchin and Trump are against him. And he wants to go the right way. But he wants to be pushed to do the right thing. He don't want to do it because they are stopping him. It's like bad company. Sometimes you are doing things because you just don't want to make a fuss.
All right, can we do a reading on Eric Swalwell? Because I was watching Rachel today, and she really likes him.
I do like him too.
I kind of like him now too. I didn't really notice him before.
Oh, I noticed him long time ago, and I know he had a baby, and he right away came to be available for the Senate. So he is so dedicated, so young, and he has 2 kids under 2. He is adorable, and he has that zest. That's what I was looking for. Obama had that.
I like that comparison he made, though. He said that, like, if America was a kid and you were the kid's parent, like, you would have seen the kid going from, you know, playing with the grade A students, being, like, top of the class with the French and the German and so on. And now that kid is playing with, like, the the detention kids like Russia and Turkey and North Korea. So it's like
Not North Korea. He said
Iran. Yeah.
Arabi Saudijska.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he bad cats kind of detention boys. So yes, he is comparing them with. Look who he is playing with. Mm-hmm. Okay, add the cards. And that will be the message from the cards for Eric Swalwell. Now I'm spreading the cards under the table and you will be counting to 3. Mm-hmm. What is lately on Eric's mind? 3 cards. Eric, yes?
Yeah, Eric Swalwell.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And the vision that I had, he has a huge brush and he is thinking about dusting the floor. So not always I had the vision at the beginning. I usually hold the hands with someone and I have visions, but then I'm answering questions and I have visions. But this time I saw a broomstick and 5 for the future.
So this is for his near future. 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Oh. Good that I didn't fall asleep. Okay, the message from the cards is he wants America to be secure. Cry of security. He wants to do the best for the country. What is on his mind? He wants to be very careful, making best choices so he can be chosen to be a president. The magician will give him what he wants, not what he don't want. And he's brave. He said that he will go against NRA, and someone was telling him that he will kill him. And the future. Oh. Would that be visible? Okay, I will hold that one. He will think the grass is greener, so he will be promising people with me the grass will be greener. I will help you with the backstabbings, the violent, everything that is so bad to the country. I will promise I will work for nothing, like workaholic without shoes. Excitement. I think he will choose a woman as a vice president. Or maybe the woman will be the Republican Party, because he said that he will choose some Republicans to be with him. And people will love him. People will love him.
Can it be the woman that picks him as a vice president?
No, he's too independent thinker. Vice presidents usually are the followers. He's not a follower.
Kamala Harris was in the same...
And they are from the same state, from California.
Both from the same firm.
Who knows? And they are both very bright people. If she will choose him, that's okay. I wouldn't mind him, but I think he has the...
What would happen if she chose him?
There will be power people. Everything will go. I don't know how that will be, because they will be flying like big birds around the country, like those big eagles.
You saw them as eagles?
2 eagles. Hopefully that will be something that we can look forward.
Okay.
But there is a woman here, you are right. But we will see what that is all about. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for your comments. See you on the readings or see you next time on the video. Bye-bye. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card, and you're all done.